This whole thing requires a mobilization of college-wide faculty and staff effort that is very unusual in American higher education, because Stockton does not, I repeat, does not farm out, as many colleges and universities do, a big chunk of the instructional content of what students get to graduate student teaching assistants and people from student services. All right? At Stockton, even in the early years, the students deal with full-time faculty members in terms of the general studies courses that they take, in terms of the skills courses that they take, in terms of the preceptorial advising that they get. The entire edifice floats precariously on top of an outpouring of faculty collective responsibility and faculty collective effort. I spent about a decade of my life, the end of the 80s and beginning of the 90s, serving as a chairperson for 4 statewide task forces put together by the New Jersey Department of Higher Education to try to formulate statewide policy in higher education. And every one of those task forces was sector drawn. So we had people from the community colleges, we had people from the state colleges, we had people from Rutgers and Princeton. And when we talked about what we were doing at our various colleges, and I talked about the collective effort put out by Stockton faculty in A through C, nobody had anything like it. They would have liked to have had something like it, but they didn't have it, and I can tell you for certain that they're never going to get it, and we never would have gotten it had it not been for an accident of history that gave us the opportunity to build it with the reforming zeal of the 60s at our back and an absolutely blank slate onto which we could write.